And welcome to Planet 412. And I just had a big scare. The electricity went out about. Oops. Ooh, my doppelganger is here. Hold on. Uh-oh. That was weird. So, and because the electricity went out, all the settings were messed up. So, hello everybody. How are you guys doing? Great to see you guys here. Um, right now, it's just me tonight. I hope you don't mind. If any of my buds or anything, that I put a little call out to a couple, if they're going to come on and join me, I will let you guys know who's going to be joining me. Hello to my mods, BJ, Josie, and Kel. Hello to everybody in the chat, by the way. Um, and it's Valentine's Day weekend. So happy Valentine's Day to all of you, specifically the ladies. Hello, Sandy, Karen Root, how you doing? Louise, how you doing, Louise? That's coming, by the way. Something specific for Louise that she likes is coming out in very soon. Head Trip. Let's see who else. Silva Jean, how are you? This is obviously your first time, I think. Welcome. And hello to everybody else that's popping in. Hey, Poncho just popped in. I have some cool videos for you guys tonight. I will also show some that people have sent from the chat. Uh, the theme tonight is you couldn't unsee it. And what I chose to show you guys was um, some of the coolest, sorry, uh, jump scares on some of the channels. They put together groups of these jump scares, one of which is from movies, like horror movies. So we'll watch that one. The other ones are, excuse me, you ever get that? I'm going to sneeze and then it doesn't come. Also, there are real jump scare ones we're going to pop in, and then some other cool channels we're going to show. So let me get to this. Hey, 528, welcome. Let's get started and get this thing rolling here, guys. I want to get into this. I'm excited about showing you guys some of this stuff. And like I said, some of you who have sent in things, I will also be getting that to you as well. Why don't we do the scariest jump scares from horror movies? How would you guys like to do that? Hey, whoa, that's crazy. Revered Wolf, welcome. I do know Roy, by the way. Um, and I kind of talked about this last time. I did want to have Roy on. Unfortunately, he is charging people for interviews now. So I don't really pay for interviews. So maybe someday he'll change his mind and come on. He's a friend of mine. I hope he does change his mind. I am stopping the movie or the clip so I don't get yelled at. I just wanted to say real quick that one right there, uh, that's an awesome one. It's always got me. And good to see you here, Joe, and everybody else that's popped in. I'm happy to see Joe Stone has popped in here tonight. She hasn't been feeling well, so welcome, honey.
That's where I saw it. That's where I saw the clown.
That's where it lives.
I can't imagine anything ever wanting to live there.
Can we stop talking about this? I can barely breathe. This is summer. We're kids. I can barely breathe. I'm having a fucking asthma attack. I'm not doing this.
What the hell? Put the map back. What happened?
What's going on?
I got it. Hold on. Guys.
Georgie.
Bill?
I came today because last night I had a dream about this place. I was in this house, but it was late at night. I was afraid. I went into your bedroom, but you were both asleep. I knew I was asleep in the dream, but I could feel that someone was awake in the house. I went into Dalton's room. There was something in there with him. It was standing there in the corner. I asked it, "Who are you?" And it said it was a visitor. I said, "What do you want?" It said Dalton. I can still hear that voice.
It did? Hey guys, apparently YouTube doesn't like me showing this, so I'm going to have to stop it. So, like I said, guys, I don't know if you can see me right now. I hope I haven't got turned off. It'll come back. Okay, guys, so I'm back on. I'm glad I stopped it in time. I was wondering if they were even going to cause trouble for that with just clips. I didn't think it would. I played short clips before. I guess they were just a little bit too long. I thought maybe at the worst I could show you guys and you guys, we could finish that, and when the video gets put on YouTube afterwards, I'd have to delete that part of the tube. I didn't really care. But it is what it is. They're very strict. I'm disappointed about that. I'm going to look into the very, very specifics about that, because some channels will throw up things like that and they don't have any problems. So there's a nuance to that I'm going to have to figure out. So in the meantime, let me put on the next video I had set. Sorry, guys. That was actually cool. I was enjoying it. Where is it? There it is. All right, let's share this next one here. And we will say, we don't care, YT. We will watch something else. Bummer. Glad as soon as I turned it off, a minute later, they put me back on. All right, here we go.
Been living under the shadow of an ongoing haunting for years, and no matter what he does, the ghostly presence refuses to leave. He's tried everything, cleansings, prayers, even ignoring it, but the paranormal activity always returns. Every time the spirit makes itself known again, Tristan grabs his phone without hesitation, desperate to prove that the terrifying encounters he endures are not just in his head. At one point, when Tristan heard strange noises coming from his bathroom, he hit record and cautiously turned on the light, only to witness something truly disturbing. The bathroom doorknob was twisting violently, as if someone or something was locked inside and trying to escape. That's when it hit him. He was completely alone in the house. As he crept closer, the door suddenly creaked open by itself. He slowly aimed the camera into the room, and no one was there. What should have been an empty, peaceful home now held undeniable evidence of a supernatural force, and another reason for Tristan to seriously consider leaving that haunted place behind. A man was woken up in the middle of the night by strange sounds coming from within his home. Terrified, he began recording a video, and what he captured on camera is truly terrifying. Take a look at what he caught.
Okay, guys. I just saw these metals. Look. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. What in the world? Oh. What? There's the metals again. A door just opened by itself. My house is haunted. Seriously.
Without warning, various objects in the room began to shift and move by themselves, and we're not talking about one item. It was multiple things, all stirred by an invisible force. The amount of paranormal activity surging through the space was intense, and the man described an icy, unnerving chill. This eerie piece of footage was recorded by a home surveillance system just outside a residence somewhere in the UK. It was late at night when a woman returned home, parking her car in the driveway and casually stepping out. Everything appears completely routine, until something deeply unsettling unfolds. As she shuts the car door and walks toward the entrance, a ghostly voice suddenly echoes from the darkness. Hello, 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 hello. She gasps in shock, completely thrown off by the disembodied sound. Spinning around in fear, she scans the shadows for the source, but the camera picks up no one. Some viewers claim it might have been someone hiding among the trees, but others are convinced it was a supernatural presence, something sinister watching, something that wanted her to feel the haunting truth. She was not alone. This scary footage was recorded at the notoriously haunted Jerome Grand Hotel in Jerome, Arizona. In the footage, a man jolted awake in the middle of the night, and what he recorded on camera really chilled him to his bone. Take a look.
Okay.
He was jolted awake by the sound of footsteps racing across his hotel room floor. Panicked, he grabbed his phone, hit record, and switched on the flashlight. Moments later, a loud bang echoed in the room, followed by the bathroom faucet suddenly turning on by itself. This wasn't some faulty...
So let me ask you guys this. Do you guys like this video? And by the way, Sandy, thank you. And I should be saying this real quick before we even started. So guys, I am really close to finally getting my computer. I'm like only, it's just a little under, I think it's like, let's just say $300. It's a little more than that, but so I'm almost there. I wanted you guys to know that. People have asked, hey, Matt, how come you haven't gotten it yet? Or it's, you can't get like a certain computer when you do creations and you have a channel on that. So I just wanted you guys to know I'm getting there. I'm almost there. So you don't know how much I appreciate that, Sandy. And, hopefully we can get there sooner than later. Do you guys like this video, by the way? Just asking. Hey, Mary, how are you? Welcome. Well, not congrats yet, Head Trip. I'm still almost there. I need a little help. Okay. Karen, I always look for your comment on these type of videos for sure. All right, then. That being said.
Plumbing, the handle visibly twisted, clearly moved by an unseen force. What's worse, the camera showed that he was completely alone. Whatever spirit had made its presence known wasn't just watching. In this chilling video, Henry Alvarado was simply going about his daily routine, filming content for his YouTube channel. Determined to grow his audience, he was recording a how-to tutorial on disinfecting a pan and eliminating bacteria. Everything was running smoothly at first, until a minor slip-up forced him to stop and restart the video, clearly frustrating him a bit. At least it gave him a light-hearted moment to laugh off the error. But what Henri didn't realize was that his second attempt would be ruined too, and this time by something far more terrifying.
The first thing I'm going to do to ensure the best quality hangover and to kill any nasty little bugs that are in the wine. Oh, you can all stop asking me to upload a video now. What was it? It was this, forgot the airlock. Hang on. You're on a tripod, so. It was this. Airlock. What was it? Open this one. Is that it? Do something else now, will ya?
Out of nowhere, an object hurled itself directly at Henry's head, and the footage is nothing short of disturbing. Most hauntings involve ghostly apparitions or unsettling noises, but in this case, the spirit took a more violent approach. Whatever entity was in the room wasn't just trying to scare him, it was trying to harm him. Thankfully, the object wasn't heavy or dangerous, or this paranormal encounter could have turned tragic. Henri knows he narrowly avoided something serious, and he's now reaching out to a priest for spiritual guidance in dealing with this supernatural attack. This next footage was captured by an 11-year-old girl who noticed strange movement coming from the lower floor of her house. Curious, yet terrified, she pulled out her brand-new phone and started recording, desperately yelling for her mother as pure panic took over. But the moment she hit record, it seemed to anger the spirit. And then, things escalated.
Mamá, venga, se está moviendo la silla. Mamá. Mamá, venga. Mamá. Mamá.
A nearby chair was already rocking, so it's unlikely that her filming triggered it. Once she started recording, a small toy car eerily slid across the floor by itself, followed by more unexplained movement from other objects. And witnessing all this as a child, that level of haunting would leave anyone scarred. On the night of September 29th, 2015, a YouTube creator known as X-Man Gage uploaded a chilling video that quickly sparked concern across his viewers. The footage was filmed in what appeared to be his kitchen, and while the exact reason for hitting record is unclear, something must have triggered him, and thankfully it did. At exactly 1:33 a.m., an unsettling and terrifying chain of events began to unfold on camera. Initially, this strange activity might have been dismissed as technical glitches. Flickering lights are often blamed on wiring issues, but when the light fixtures began to sway unnaturally, even skeptics started to reconsider. Still, the true moment of terror
Thank you, Sherry, very much.
came at the end. An explosive crash filled the room as numerous kitchen objects suddenly plummeted to the floor, eliminating any doubt. This wasn't electrical. It was a haunting. If X-Man Gage hopes to avoid another supernatural encounter, he and his family might need to consider spiritual cleansing before it returns. This terrifying clip comes from the team at Dark Path Scary, who ventured into a home infamous for intense paranormal activity. Their channel specializes in exploring haunted locations. So naturally, this house seemed like the perfect investigation. What they didn't anticipate, though, was the overwhelming power of the spirit trapped inside. Usually, they're lucky to capture a couple of supernatural moments per visit. But this time, they left the location with an abundance of ghost encounters caught on film. And right now, you're about to witness one of the most chilling moments they recorded. Take a look.
Was that you?
If there are any ghostly spirits in this house, talk.
No way, dude.
Dude.
No way. Did that piano just seriously play by itself?
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Oh, dude, we should get out of this. Oh my gosh.
Oh, man. Holy shit. Hold on. We came here to do this. We're actually getting...
The moment the piano played a single note on its own, the crew was already convinced they were dealing with something genuinely haunted. But when the keys began slamming repeatedly with force, the mood shifted from creepy to hostile. That sudden burst of aggression was enough to send the experienced investigators fleeing in sheer panic, desperate.
Good night, Sandy. Thank you for the donation.
To reach a safe distance from whatever dark force they had just awakened. No one in this family ever suspected their home was haunted. It was less than a decade old, and everything about the place felt perfectly ordinary, except for one strange detail. Since childhood, they'd often hear the unmistakable sound of someone rummaging through a large plastic bin filled with Lego bricks upstairs. The same tub they once used to build bionicles. The loud clattering was impossible to miss. But at times, that distinct noise echoed through the house when absolutely no one was in the room.
Dude, I can clearly hear that. Yeah, I hear that very loudly. Dude, that is weird. That's loud. That's loud. Yeah, that's very loud. Go in. Go in. Go. It's going right now. Shh. What the heck? Dude, there's nothing. What? Yeah, there's nobody up here. There's literally nothing in here. And look how heavy this is. Yeah. Hang on, there's nothing up here. What the crap? There's nothing in here either, look. I could hear it when we got about halfway down the hallway. Yeah, it stopped as we got closer.
I just heard once. Like I came out and heard like shh. That's all I heard.
Yeah, but we heard it when we were sitting there. We were sitting and we heard it.
You heard it start?
Yeah, we heard it start and it went for like...
How long ago before you got me?
It probably went for about 10 seconds, 10 or 15 seconds.
Let's watch it. Let's watch it. You'll watch it.
In the footage they recorded, you can clearly hear the sharp rattle of plastic coming from inside the upstairs closet, just like someone digging through it. The two brothers sprint over, fling the door open, and find nothing at all. No one inside. No movement. Just an unsettling stillness. They assumed it was the same unexplained sound they'd grown used to over the years. But when they later showed the video to friends and played it on their living room TV, someone pointed out something bone-chilling they had all missed. In the very back of the closet, their old hand-built bionicle figure subtly turns its head just before the clip cuts out. They bolted upstairs to check, And sure enough, it was right where the letter. Oversakering, Yersa de Boitirt. Same pose, same stance. And the creepiest part? The head joint was stiff, too tight to move on its own. The family claims they've never felt threatened, but since that night, no one dares open that closet without someone else nearby. In the early morning, when Zach was completely alone at home, he had planned for a quiet, peaceful night, just him and the silence. But little did Zach realize he wasn't truly alone. With his parents away, he had full responsibility for the house. And up until now, the place had never shown signs of anything supernatural. But that would all change before sunrise. Zach claimed a series of strange occurrences took place, yet only one moment ended up being caught on video.
I don't this house anymore.
What? No!
He lay restless in bed, unable to shake a chilling sensation creeping over him. Already unnerved by earlier events, Zach grabbed his phone and began recording. The decision seemed random, but luckily so, because what he captured was unsettling, his trash can moving entirely on its own. His horrified reaction says it all. After this disturbing paranormal activity, not any follow-up updates from Zach. So, what truly unfolded afterwards remains a mystery. Was it a ghost, something demonic, or something far worse? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Luis was never someone drawn to ghost hunts or haunted explorations, but about a month after his mother's passing, something shifted in him. He felt compelled to try. She had chosen to be buried in an old cemetery notorious for intense paranormal activity, claiming she wanted to rest there intentionally. Her reasoning? If the graveyard really was haunted, she believed it would increase her chances of becoming a spirit herself. Though the family wasn't fully convinced, they respected her final wish. Now back to Luis. One night, he returned to that same graveyard, armed with ghost hunting gear, hoping to witness something tied to his mother. What happened next defied explanation.
Mande dijo. Dijo mande. Dijo mande. ¿Hombre o mujer? O se escuchó un hombre. Pero también se escuchó una mujer. Soy Ruth, dijo. Dijo así, no soy Ruth. Oye, Ruth otra vez. Sí, a Ruth dijo. No mames, vete a la... Dijo mi nombre. Luis dijo. Para los que no saben, yo me llamo Luis. A la madre. Dijo mi nombre, plebes. Y no se lo pregunté. No mames. No. ¿Te llamas Ruth?
The spirit that had been following Luis in the days leading up to this footage did something chilling. It spoke his name aloud. That moment made him believe the entity could very well be the ghost of his mother. Even more unusual, there was no trace of that icy sensation typical of a poltergeist encounter. It gave off a much gentler presence, perhaps even protective. Although the idea of being haunted scared him, the possibility that it was his mom gave him strength to press on. And because of that, we now have another haunting clip worth examining.
Sí. ¿Quieres ayuda? Ruth. Sí. ¿Dónde estás? Dime dónde estás exactamente. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás? Pero se me está cayendo esta cosa que tengo. No sé cómo agarrar todo. Perdóname, me está temblando mucho la mano. La busco entre tumbas. A ver, no quiero grabar esta tumba. ¿Dónde estás? Vete a la bestia. ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Hola? ¿Dónde estás?
During this new recording, a distinct noise echoed from another corner of the cemetery. It wasn't a natural sound, definitely not wind or wildlife. It resembled something heavy falling over in the distance. Here's where it gets truly unsettling. The sound came directly from the area near his mother's grave. Luis has always believed it was her making contact, and he still stands by that belief to this day. Paranormal investigator Ryan, known for uncovering some truly terrifying encounters, this particular case took him to a house where the residents were convinced they were being haunted by the ghost of a young girl. They paid Ryan a hefty fee to investigate and, hopefully, put an end to the nightmare. Watch what he captured.
Come on. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want with me? Come on, answer! What do you want with me? Not gonna answer me. What do you want?
So I had to at least pause it here, guys. And we'll finish this, but I just wanted to this one's obviously, hoaxed. He's got these things moving, and then I don't know if you guys caught the in the background. Not paranormal. So, but that's why we're here, guys. We are here to judge. All of you guys that have commented in here to me about talking to you, revered you and M, guys, make sure that you reach out to me either on Messenger or in my email. How you doing, Jacklington? Hope you're feeling okay, buddy.
So, as you can see here, this is pretty much up against the wall. Nothing can really fit behind there. Windows are screened. There's no holes in the wall or anything like that. These are just standard stuffed animals. There's no puppets or anything like that. Just standard stuffed animals. And you can see there's no electronic interference, noise, or anything like that, because the poltergeist entity, whatever you want to call it, is not here at the moment in this room that I'm aware of.
Strangely enough, two stuffed animals in the room began shifting on their own, as though some unseen force was moving them. But as the camera shows, the room was completely empty aside from Ryan. He examined both toys thoroughly, checking for hidden wires, remote controls, or even mechanical triggers, but found nothing, no logical explanation. And this eerie moment happened less than 5 minutes after Ryan stepped into the house. It was just the beginning of the bizarre paranormal activity that would soon unfold.
Open it.
This is the cupboard that was opening before. Much better look. You can see there's no room for anyone to be hiding or anything in here. There's no holes in any walls.
You know, I just want to say something real quick, guys. The fact that those birds seem really agitated usually is indicative of something's going on. But if this guy with his stuffed animals is just, that was bad.
One of the questions I get asked a lot about is why you don't see my family in any of the videos, and that's simply because I value my privacy. And I share what I want to share. I don't need to share footage of my family. So that's just, again, another look at the cabinet. There's no activity on it at the moment. There's nothing next to it.
Later in the night, Ryan made his way into the kitchen. As he approached the pantry door, things took an intense turn. The door began shaking violently, accompanied by a piercing squeal that echoed through the air. Knowing he had to investigate further, Ryan opened the pantry. Just like before, there was nothing. No one hiding, nothing out of place. No clear cause for the aggressive movement. It was undeniable. This home was deeply haunted. If you're interested in more terrifying clips from this ghost hunting session, hit that subscribe button because Ryan's encounters are far from over, and we'll be sharing much more in upcoming videos.
All right, so that was Scary Comp, 12 scary videos that will leave you... Oh, Nope, I'm not muted. Good. So, that was a decent video. What do you guys think? So let me stop sharing that one. And well, you know what? I definitely Sunday is not a big night for people, I guess, coming out in the live streams. I guess it's because they got work tomorrow. So, hey, I had to put time in with family yesterday, guys. It was Valentine's Day. I don't get to see my woman, so to speak. Now, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I don't get to see my girl much. So it was really nice yesterday to spend some time with her. I hope you guys also had a good Valentine's Day. The next one I want to pop up for you guys is it's called Unexplainable Wilderness Sightings Disturbing Real Accounts. So let's pop that one up for you. Get me off the screen.
Security cameras offer a reassuring sense of safety and comfort at home. Yet, occasionally, they capture scenes that can leave us feeling unsettled. This clip from a homeowner's security camera shows a quiet nighttime scene, a driveway with a parked car. Suddenly, out of the darkness emerges a truly bizarre creature. Its hunched back, long, creepy legs, and overall appearance are unlike anything most viewers have ever seen. Some online commenters have compared it to a strange mix of a human baby and an ostrich chick, with a human-like upper body and long, lanky legs. The unexpected sighting is bound to raise questions. What is this creature? What were its intentions in casually strolling past the car? The lack of clear answers only adds to the unsettling nature of the video. Now, before we jump to fantastical conclusions, it's important to consider other possibilities. Grainy night vision footage can sometimes distort images. So are we seeing something mundane that is distorted? I am not sure. To me, that looks like a strange, bizarre humanoid creature crawling around. Do you agree? This video from New Mexico has people buzzing about aliens. The footage shows a strange creature chasing a couple of stray dogs. The dogs are clearly terrified, running for their lives at the sight of this thing. It has a weird body shape with a vaguely human upper body, but a wider, flared lower body. It also seems to hover slightly above the ground as it moves smoothly. No wonder the dogs are scared. To me, the video quality seems convincing, and I believe it can't be faked with computer-generated imagery because the dogs react so strongly. However, it's always good to be cautious about jumping to conclusions. There could be a more ordinary explanation, like a person in a costume or clever video editing. Real or fake, the video is sure to spark conversation. What do you think? Is this a case of alien curiosity or something else entirely? The vastness of the unknown never fails to capture the imagination, especially when it comes to the ocean. Scientists estimate we've only explored a mere 5% of its depths, leaving the remaining 95% shrouded in mystery. This captivating video, shared by a Navy sailor, offers a glimpse into those unexplored waters and the strange creatures that might lurk within. The footage showcases an encounter with the unknown. Their pale, hairless bodies move in an unsettlingly slow and deliberate manner. Whatever they may be, their appearance certainly isn't what one would call conventionally attractive. This next video claims to capture a possible Bigfoot sighting. A couple hiking the scenic trails captured this intriguing footage. While the wife, who was filming, didn't notice anything unusual recording at the time, her husband reacted to a sound coming from the woods. Later, reviewing the footage back home, they got the surprise of their lives. In the distance, amidst the trees, a dark figure is faintly visible, completely black and seemingly covered in thick fur. The creature appears to stand tall with a humanoid upper body. Zooming in on a screenshot, some viewers point out 2 shades of black, suggesting a possible facial area. Many who've seen the video believe it could be Bigfoot, while the blurry footage leaves room for interpretation. It certainly adds fuel to the legend of this elusive creature. If you are enjoying this so far, consider subscribing. It really helps me keep this channel going. The Netherlands, known for its picturesque landscapes of canals, tulips, and windmills, might have a new unsettling claim to fame after this video. The footage, captured on a Dutch beach, shows something strange washed ashore. From a distance, it resembles a piece of driftwood, but as the camera zooms in, the true nature of the object becomes clear. This isn't driftwood. It's a long, slender creature with a large mouth and 2 small appendages near its head. It appears lifeless, motionless in the sand. Perhaps it succumbed to the dangers lurking beneath the waves. The creature's size is estimated to be around 5 to 6 meters, adding to the mystery. Its entire form evokes a sense of confusion and intrigue. Have you ever seen anything like this? Share your thoughts and help us unravel the mystery in the comments below.
So I think Jack had said he thought that was an oarfish. It's all covered in, looks like sand and stuff like that. What do you guys think so far of this one? There was where is it? I did not like that one guy that put those stuffed animals up there, man. That was bad. Going back a little bit, guys, about where they showed the creature running next to the car. That one, for me, I've seen it a number of times. Let me move it back a little bit. I want to get to that one again. It looked like a velociraptor, actually. Where was that? Did you guys think that too? I hope I can find it again. I forget exactly where it was. Sorry, guys, if it bothers you, I'm running this back. Not seeing it. Anyway, I think you guys, I'm sure you remember what it was. It was like it looked, in my opinion, like a standing lizard that was pretty tall, running next to that car. So, that's disappointing. Do you guys like that one? Do you guys think that was? Oh, did you, Jack? Hold on. Let me see. That's at minus 433. Let's see. $433, I think it says. I don't know why it says minus. Do you guys remember where that was at the beginning or at the end? I definitely want to bring that up for you guys. No, that's not it. What are all disabled? What is that? What are you guys talking about? That's a bummer. All right. Anyway, I'll bring that video up after this one's over. Do you guys remember where I was right here? Sorry. Hey, Carolina. Is this about where we were? Do you guys remember which part of this video we stopped? Oh, there it was. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Or fish. My bad.
This video from Russia will have your heart racing. It shows a man being chased by a formidable foe, a large black bear. The man is in full sprint, desperately trying to outrun the powerful beast. The snow-covered ground adds to the danger, as a single slip could be disastrous. Onlookers in their cars honk their horns, hoping the noise will deter the bear, but it remains relentless. The chase...
How horrifying. Can you imagine, guys, that that thing is chasing him in the city? Oh my God. Wow, that is literally life and death right there. Oh.
Leads them through the town, a dramatic scene unfolding on the streets. Finally, the man manages to outrun the bear, leaving it standing in the middle of the road. However, in an unfortunate twist, the bear is then clipped by an oncoming bus.
He purposely...
Thankfully, the bear emerges from under the bus unharmed, and both the man and the animal walk away.
That bus driver absolutely purposely hit that bear. I mean, I guess he was trying to save his life. I feel bad for the bear. I mean, Christ. God, I'm sorry.
From this encounter unscathed. Talk about a scene straight out of a horror movie. This video from Africa shows what appears to be the undead. The footage opens with strange clawed paws protruding from the ground. The cameraman cautiously reaches out and touches them, and to his surprise, they wiggle. It becomes clear this creature is very much alive. Suddenly, the sleepy culprit pops out, which is an armadillo, looking a little startled and definitely not happy to be interrupted. The armadillo gives the camera a don't bother me look before promptly burrowing back underground, disappearing as quickly as it arrived. While the sight might be a little unusual, it's actually quite natural. Armadillos are known for digging burrows to protect themselves from the elements and predators. This one was simply catching some sleep in its comfy underground haven when it was unexpectedly woken up. So, next time you see a mysterious set of claws poking out of the ground, remember it might just be a grumpy armadillo catching some shut-eye. This next video from a fisherman on YouTube has the internet buzzing about a bizarre catch. The video shows the fisherman proudly displaying a truly strange creature in his hand. It appears to be a mashup of an octopus and a jellyfish. It had features like long, stringy tentacles, like an octopus, but with a body resembling a jellyfish with a weird, textured skin. The creature even moves in a similar way to an octopus. Adding to the oddity, the tentacles seem to sport small, spiky hairs. This unusual creature is definitely head-turning, but the real shocker is the fisherman, casually handling it with his bare hands. Considering the complete mystery surrounding this creature, if I was in the place of the fisherman, I would have been really concerned about potential dangers.
Yeah, that's poisonous. A lot of those ones with those markings. Has anybody ever seen an armadillo like up close? I've never seen one up close. I think that was pretty cool to see it like digging itself in and stuff like that.
Unknown toxins. Living in India, watch out for the karate monkeys. In this video from a shop's security camera, the street scene unfolds with an elderly person strolling casually. Suddenly, a monkey appears on the scene, charging towards something. To everyone's surprise, it targets the old man directly. the monkey executes a strong two-legged kick, sending the poor man tumbling to the ground. After the attack, displaying its natural agility and parkour skills, the monkey swiftly jumps onto a nearby car and makes a quick getaway. This unexpected encounter raises concerns, as the situation could have taken a more severe turn, especially if the elderly man had hit his head on something during the fall. If you're in India, it's crucial to stay vigilant and be cautious around these mischievous primates to avoid potential encounters like this one. This intriguing video comes from an African forest safari, where a tourist captures footage of a peculiar creature sitting inside a tree. At first glance, the creature appears similar to a baboon, but as the camera zooms in on its face, it reveals features unlike anything seen before. The creature possesses a strange and creepy humanoid hand, sitting upright and fixated on something. In the background, you can hear the voices of a large crowd that has gathered to witness this unusual sight.
It's got some big muscles too, guys. Big muscles, and I can't say I know what their hands look like, so.
Suggesting that the creature might be hiding in the tree due to the attention. While some may speculate that it's a baboon, the unique and potentially damaged appearance of its face raises questions. I think that it could have faced confrontations with other baboons, which is common as they vie for territory. What are your thoughts on this strange creature sighting? This video was being recorded by two sisters just for fun, showing them goofing around for a while. But at some point, something bizarre appears right next to the corner of the door. The face of a pale woman with long dark hair can be seen peeking at them. The girl recording immediately notices it and goes after it, only to be met by this sight. She grabs her sister and both run outside, clearly spotting that there is someone inside their house. What exactly was that? A long-gone resident of the building, still trapped inside the house's walls? What do you think? The video you are about to see was supposedly taken by a villager who managed to finally catch a glimpse of what many people described as a nightmare for their lives. From a distance, the man catches a glimpse of a dark figure walking in the snow. He tries to zoom in, but the quality is poor, and we can't quite make much of it. Although the quality is bad, the man is convinced that what he caught on camera is the thing that terrorizes his village, with many people reporting hearing heavy footsteps outside their houses at night. Could this be the legendary Bigfoot? What do you think? Uploaded about 4 years ago, this clip still serves as stuff of nightmares for whoever watches it. Recorded by a security camera mounted on the front of the house to keep an eye on burglars or intruders. This clip recorded a terrifying thing. At first, nothing seems unusual, but then a figure appears to be coming towards the gate of the house. And as moments pass, we can see that the figure walks through the gate without even opening it. Many people on the internet blamed it on the camera being faulty, but if it was that, then how did he not open the gate before entering? The figure starts off as a weird silhouette of a man, and ends up as a normal human being walking towards the house. And that's what is most scary about this clip. No one in the house had ever seen this man before, even in their neighborhood, and according to them, they never saw anyone entering the house either. But then
So what do you guys think of this one? You know, I've been caught on this one for a while. I've seen it numerous times. It's been put on many different people's channels that review. You know, my thoughts at first immediately were, you know, the camera's messed up. It's, you know, you have some of these cameras from a distance, you know, they have issues, you know, getting things put up, you know, in detail. And then the closer they come, it's easy for it to do that. But this one is a little different. What do you guys think of this one? I'm reading some of the comments. BJ said, I think it looks real to me. Head Trip said he had no face. Karen says, look like goat legs. I'm going to run it back a little bit. Josie. Okay, fentanyl is crazy. I don't know where that comment came from. I guess I missed something. I agreed, Revered. That's where I'm leaning the most. It's just the camera. I think it missed like the guy, you know, sliding through the gate or something. I don't know. I could be wrong, guys. I'm going to move it back though. Let's look at this one more time. By the way, good night to Joe Stone. Joe, it was such a pleasure to see you here, my dear. I will absolutely be talking to you soon. Love you, sweetheart. So let's watch this one again real quick, guys.
What he caught on camera is the thing that terrorizes his village, with many people reporting hearing heavy footsteps outside their houses at night. Could this be the legendary Bigfoot?
Sorry.
What do you think?
All right, here we go.
Uploaded about 4 years ago, this clip still serves as stuff of nightmares for whoever watches it. Recorded by a security camera mounted on the front of the house to keep an eye on burglars or intruders. This clip recorded a terrifying thing. At first, nothing seems unusual, but then a figure appears to be coming towards the gate of the house. And as moments pass, we can see that the figure walks through the gate without even opening it. Many people on the internet blamed it on the camera being faulty, but if it was that, then how did he not open the gate before entering? The figure starts off as a weird silhouette of a man and ends up as a normal human being walking towards the house. And that's what is most scary about this clip.
Well, guys, some of the people I saw them say he has no face. They're blurring out the face, guys.
No one in the house had ever seen this man before, even in their neighborhood. And according to them, they never saw...
BJ, you just made an absolutely phenomenal comment. BJ said, if it's a stationary camera, why is it jumping around? Somebody is recording this. It's from somebody's phone because this thing's moving. I agree. Unless somebody recorded the screen of a TV with their phone. I don't know. I wish that they would show this from a little bit before, but they obviously started recording it a little bit later.
Anyone entering the house either. But then what was it? For me, the video looks quite genuine, but there's still a chance that it could be edited or a glitch. This video from Thailand has the internet buzzing with speculation. It shows a camera crew gathered around a strange creature spotted in the water. As the camera zooms in, the initial impression might be that of a sloth struggling to stay afloat. However, a closer look reveals a creature with a distinctively different body shape. It has thick fur and what appears to be a long arm, but only the upper half is visible. The video, uploaded to Facebook.
What are you guys thinking right away looking at this? What's your first thought? Hey, thank you, Head Trip. You're taking off. I saw you saying thank you. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but thank you just for being here and in your comments. What do you guys initially think this thing is?
Sparked comments, suggesting it could be an orangutan due to its resemblance to the primate when wet. However, orangutans are not typically found in Thailand, fueling the confusion. So, what is this creature? The limited view makes definitive identification a challenge.
I can't tell. It's really hard to tell. Let me see if this is set all the way with the best. Wow, the quality is horrible. Let's put this up here. See if that makes a difference.
If you got so far in the video, it means you're a dedicated viewer. Thank you. And if you...
Let's see. I'm going to move this back just a touch.
Shows a camera crew gathered around a strange creature spotted in the water. As the camera zooms in, the initial impression might be that of a sloth struggling to stay afloat. However, a closer look...
Again, by the way, don't help it. It's only struggling so it doesn't drown. All these people are just looking at it. Jeez, oh man.
Reveals a creature with a distinctively different body shape. It has thick fur and what appears to be a long arm, but only the upper half is visible. The video, uploaded to Facebook, sparked comments, suggesting it could be an orangutan due to its resemblance to the primate when wet. However, orangutans are not typically found in Thailand, fueling the confusion. So, what is this creature? The limited view makes definitive identification a challenge. If you got so far in the video, it means you're a dedicated viewer. Thank you. And if you subscribe and hit the bell button, I promise to keep posting these for you to enjoy. Humans have always been curious in nature, and untouched places where no one has been for years always spark a pinch of curiosity in us. The same thing happened to this man who saw an abandoned cabin in the middle of the woods and decided to explore it, and that too in the dead of the night. As darkness covered everything, the man moved in the unexplored territory with just his flashlight and camera on, unknown to the danger that was about to come his way. As he moves forward and goes into the cabin, a creepy cryptid appears on the camera, stunned by the sudden appearance of the human who had disturbed its peace. At first, it looked like a cardboard piece or something, but the glowing eyes and the way it slightly turned after spotting the man makes it look legit. The creature was small, had black skin, and two piercingly glowing eyes, giving it a look of a devil in the making. This was enough to freak the man out as he runs for his life. What exactly was that thing? A demon, a ghost, or something else? Uploaded on YouTube.
What do you guys think about that one? I mean, it looked like, a human's head, but humans don't have eye shine like that. So, I mean, obviously you could put something in like contacts or something that causes a reflection like that. I don't know. What do you guys think?
A couple of years ago, by a man who claimed he had finally recorded a ghost in the cemetery. This clip shows us a weird shadow moving around behind a tombstone. For seconds straight, the shadow keeps moving around. However, the question here is, why exactly was the man there with a camera and a flashlight in the middle of a cemetery so late at night? And why did the ghost not come out of its hiding place and scare the man away? Was it even a real ghost? Or was it just a prank to fool everyone on the internet?
Yep. Very good chance there.
This clip was recorded by a man who was running around in the woods when he started hearing weird sounds. According to him, it sounded like a human, so he decided to go and check who it was or if it was someone in need of help. In search of the origin of the voice, he got closer to a well that had been abandoned for hundreds of years and was famous for being haunted. As he got closer, his camera and his eyes both saw a creature in the depths of the well, looking straight at him. The creature of the well had a darkish appearance, with eyes that were glowing with blue light. The sight was so scary, it made the man run for his life, not even thinking twice about the voice he had heard before.
So I wanted to comment on this one too, real quick, guys.
Was it the creature that was making these sounds to lure the human nearby?
So with that paused right there, I've seen this video numerous times. They had one where they actually highlighted it real well, and they boosted the contrast, and it almost looked like a skeleton, like somebody stuck one in there, or a skeleton mask or something. And there's other views of it that maybe it was something in there. I'm not sure what you guys think about that one. It's flip of the coin. What's your opinion? And also, thank you to Trail Terror again for this video. I appreciate them putting that out there, and we're using it.
Or was it someone who had fallen into the creature's trap before? I guess as the man ran away and never went back, we might never know. Prepare to witness a scene that'll have you checking your own closets twice. The video opens on a seemingly ordinary room. The only point of interest is a large wardrobe, its dark presence dominating the frame. Each bang creaking the wardrobe door open a fraction further. As the knocking abruptly stops, the camera person understandably on edge. The wardrobe is completely empty. Unexplained phenomena, or a cleverly concealed trick? This eerie video ignites the age-old debate. Are we witnessing a genuine encounter with the paranormal or something more down to earth? If you got so far in the video, it means you're a dedicated viewer. Thank you. And if you subscribe and hit the bell button, I promise to keep posting these for you to enjoy. My friends think skydiving is awesome, always trying to drag me along. But nope. This video is my ultimate proof of why I fear it. Many things can go wrong. The cameraman jumps to, capturing the terrifying scene behind him. The other plane, wingless, plummeting towards the ground. We also see a view from the diver jumping from the plane that just crashed into the other. From that view, we can see that after the plane collided, all the divers jumped off and scattered in the air. Thankfully, these were trained professionals. Each had a parachute, their only hope for a safe landing. Anyway, this is why I stick to the ground. We all know plants are alive, but have you ever seen one take a walk? A branch with leaves is moving and grooving. It scoots across the pavement like it has tiny feet.
I'm going to stop that right there. I just want to ask you guys a quick question. First of all, those people are so unbelievably lucky that they lived through that. It was just divine intervention and luck that they made it through there. Would you guys go up in a plane and jump out, a perfectly good airplane before that happened, obviously, and jump out on a parachute? I'm good with that. I'm not especially afraid of heights, but that's pushing it a little far. And with my luck, with some of the stuff that's happened, like with surgeries and injuries and stuff through the years, my parachute would not work or something, and I would live through it, but I would be all messed up. And God would be like, there's another one, Matt. You were like my thought. I think I was Vlad the Impaler in another life or something, 34 surgeries and counting. I don't know why I'm your whipping boy, but keep it coming. Not really. Here you go.
At first, you might think it's some sneaky leaf bugs in disguise. But zoom in closer, and it's clear. These are real leaves, firmly attached to the branch. The most puzzling part? Other leaves are scattered around, perfectly still. So what's making this one take a stroll? Is it magic? A mischievous wind spirit? The answer might be simpler. Wind could be playing tricks, pushing the branch in a way that makes it look like it's walking. But hey, that doesn't stop the mystery. Ever seen a bird that looks like it came straight out of hell? There's a weird video going crazy on TikTok. It shows a strange bird people are calling the opium bird. They say it's the first one ever seen in Antarctica. In the video, the bird looks totally out of place. It's big and covered in white fur, with a long beak and eyes that seem empty. The whole thing is just kinda creepy, and it just sits there. But hold on, this bird might not be all it seemed. The video actually has 3 clips showing different opium birds, and all of them have something red dripping from their beaks. Plus, the whole look of the bird seems a bit unreal. Turns out, this whole thing was a trick. The opium bird isn't real. It was created using special effects computers. So while the video might make you jump at first, there's no need to worry about a monster bird hanging out in Antarctica. Imagine you're looking out your window, and in the house across the street, you see this.
Tap it on the window out there.
Yeah.
Top window.
Yeah.
Fake.
This video
fake.
from California has viewers on the edge of their seats. The clip, filmed by a neighbor, captures a sight straight out of a spooky movie. It shows what appears to be an empty house across the street. A strange humanoid shadow darts across an upstairs window in an unnaturally swift motion. The figure then vanishes, only to reappear moments later in a downstairs window, seemingly staring directly at the camera. Needless to say, this was a really scary and bizarre sight. However, this encounter has sparked a debate. Is it a genuine paranormal experience, or something more down to earth? While the video is unsettling, I believe it could be a clever prank. A cardboard cutout figure, strategically placed and moved between windows, could explain the swift movements and reappearance. A tourist family visiting Wayuun National Forest had an encounter they'll never forget. They believe they may have captured footage of the legendary Sasquatch on video, which they uploaded to YouTube. The video shows the family enjoying the view near a waterfall. As they film the scenery, something catches the camera in the distance, walking among the trees. Upon rewinding and slowing down the footage, a figure emerges that closely resembles descriptions of Sasquatch. The tall, humanoid figure has a furry body and a slightly hunched back, matching the classic image of the creature. The tourists who filmed the video say they were completely unaware of their encounter until they reviewed the footage back home. This adds an extra layer of spookiness, knowing the creature was seemingly close by without them realizing it.
What'd you think of that?
Have you ever seen something so strange it boggles your mind? This beach video features just such a creature. At first glance, it's impossible to tell what it is. Its body is covered in numerous openings, each independently moving with spiky, tongue-like protrusion. The creature's texture is also bizarre, hard, and rough like a rock. The more you look, the stranger it gets. Some viewers believe it's an alien, while others think it's a deep sea worm straight out of a nightmare. Regardless of its origin, its movement is undeniably unsettling, and even disgusting. To me, it's hard not to wonder what would happen if you touched one of those bizarre openings. While this video may seem like something out of a horror movie, it claims to be a real-life encounter caught on camera. In the clip, the homeowner, who is behind the camera, explains that his neighbor heard strange noises coming from his house while he was away shopping. The video shows the homeowner approaching his house, filming the windows as he explains the situation. Suddenly, the lights inside the house start flickering on and off, adding to the eerie atmosphere. Then, through the window, a chilling sight, a shadowy figure appears briefly within the house before vanishing. Startled, the homeowner yells and runs towards a storage room inside the house. As he scans the room with his camera, he spots a strange movement behind a broken wall panel. Fear taking hold, the homeowner runs to the garage. There he hears banging noises coming from the attic, but finds nothing when he investigates. While the homeowner deserves credit for his bravery in facing this unsettling situation, if I was in the place of the homeowner, I would have just dialed 911. Imagine venturing into the woods for a quiet night walk and stumbling upon this. A man has captured a spine-tingling experience on camera during his nighttime exploration of a dense forest. As he walks deeper into the woods, he comes across an abandoned, ruined car. But the car itself isn't the only thing unsettling. A strange feeling of dread washes over him, prompting him to pan his camera around to find the source. To his utter shock, he sees a figure standing eerily in the distance. Behind the car, the figure appears vaguely human-shaped, but completely black. Overcome by fear, the man takes off running, and the video abruptly ends. This encounter must have been truly frightening. The sight of such a creature is unsettling, as our mind couldn't even make sense of these creatures and what they want. This video, captured on a Ring doorbell camera, will shake your heart to its core. It shows a kid named Taylor, clearly scared and in tears, ringing her neighbor's doorbell. Through the doorbell speaker, the homeowner, who isn't home at the moment, reassures Taylor that they're on their way and tells her to stay put near the front door. We hear Taylor explain, in a voice trembling with fear, that she's being chased by a bobcat.
I'm on my way home right now. I'll be out soon, okay? No, please come open the door. There's a bobcat. I want to come in. Please.
The kind neighbor patiently calms Taylor down, who also mentions her mom is not at home. Thankfully, the neighbor arrives shortly after. While the situation is scary, witnessing a young girl face such fear is truly heartbreaking. It's a reminder of the importance of looking out for one another, especially our younger neighbors. Thankfully, the quick thinking of the neighbor and the convenience of video doorbells helped ease this frightening situation. If you got so far in the video, it means you're a...
By the way, guys, that's so horrifying to think that, you know, that little girl, if she didn't find the right situation, could have been mauled or possibly killed by that thing. Bobcats definitely could kill a child.
dedicated viewer. Thank you. And if you subscribe and hit the bell button, I promise to keep posting these for you to enjoy. Filmed by a person sitting by a river under a large bridge, this video shows something unusual. It starts off peacefully, showing the bridge from below and the nice surroundings, suggesting it's a beautiful day. But then, something unexpected happens. The camera catches a glimpse of an odd figure, a humanoid creature that's hairless, gray, and doesn't look like anything typically seen. The creature's appearance is startling because it resembles what many people think of when they imagine an alien. Not from our world, mysterious, and unlike typical beings we know. It just appears out of nowhere, crosses the pillar, and then seems to disappear just as suddenly as it arrived. It's hard to say exactly what this creature is from the video alone. The fact that it looks so unusual and then vanishes without a trace adds to the mystery. It makes me wonder, Are we alone in the universe, or is there another species that has been watching us all this time, and we did not notice, maybe even watching us from under our bridges? Caught by a surveillance camera positioned on the stairs of an apartment building, this video showcases an unsettling scene that seems straight out of a horror movie. Initially, the footage reveals a small, dark, furry object in the hallway, which could be mistaken for a regular animal. But what happens next is far from ordinary. Out of nowhere, a bizarre humanoid creature leaps into the hallway from the stairs leading to the next floor. This sudden appearance is so shocking that it seemingly causes a short circuit, plunging the entire area into darkness. Despite the brief and chaotic nature of the encounter, the camera manages to catch a fleeting glimpse of this eerie entity. The creature is tall and skinny, with a grayish skin tone that gives it an otherworldly appearance. Its head is disproportionately large, bald, and its features are unnervingly alien-like. The abruptness of the creature's appearance, combined with the subsequent power outage, amplifies the creepy atmosphere of the footage. This video leaves me with more questions than answers. What could that creature be? Is it real? Could this video be fake? I don't know what to think. Filmed by archaeologists outside during the night, this video will give you the chills. The only source of light is a flashlight, as they are clearly working on uncovering something hidden in the dirt. The atmosphere is already tense, given the context and the darkness surrounding them. As the person recording adjusts the camera, it inadvertently captures something chilling in the background. A set of red glowing eyes, lurking in the darkness just a few feet away from where the ritual is taking place. The abrupt discovery of these glowing red eyes in the near total darkness sends a jolt of fear through the spine. The intensity of the moment escalates dramatically when the cameraman realizes they're not alone. His reaction is very dramatic as he's overtaken by fear. With heart-pounding urgency, he does what most would in a moment of sheer terror. He runs, desperately wanting to escape from that place. I wonder what creature was lurking in the dark. Could it possibly be a ghost protecting whatever they were about to dig out of the earth?
Yeah, I wasn't buying
that one. In this video, the person filming has encountered a remarkable and unusual creature outside. The animal has a unique appearance, characterized by its elongated body.
I do have to say, though, 100% guys, you mess with, grave sites or burial sites, you are in for some bad stuff to happen to you. Just like, who said that? Revered Wolf said, bad juju, 100%. Don't mess with Indian burial grounds. Take anything from there, like in the area, like, arrowheads or what. You might just get a visit from their protectors, which are usually dogmen.
Body and tentacles that have a gel-like texture, resembling those of a sea anemone. Intriguingly, at the tip of each main tentacle, there's a feature that looks similar to a seashell, and from these, additional smaller tentacles emerge, reminiscent of an octopus's limbs, but on a smaller scale. The combination of these characteristics, the jelly-like tentacles, the seashell-like endings, and the smaller tentacles sprouting from them, makes the creature extraordinarily peculiar and captivating. I have never seen anything like this. If you know what this animal could be, please let me know in the comments. We are now presented a truly unusual sight. A serpent with two heads, each extending from the same body, observed on a rock.
Hey, real quick, I just wanted to say, guys, to Tawny, she just got put up here, and she's been a member for 5 months Awesome, Tawny. Thank you for being a part of it here. And also thank you for the donation. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Despite its extraordinary dual-headed nature, the snake's movements and colors appear completely normal, displaying the typical behavior and patterning one would expect from such a reptile. The presence of two heads on a single serpent is a rare phenomenon, often attributed to a condition known as bicephaly, which is quite uncommon in the animal kingdom. This peculiar creature, behaving as any ordinary snake would, offers a fascinating glimpse into the natural world's capacity for extraordinary variations. I personally have seen some footage like this before, but it's always interesting to see how they manage to adapt and live this way. We are all unique and beautiful in our own way. The video captures a somewhat eerie scene, filmed by a person walking along a forest path that leads to an intriguing destination, an abandoned tunnel. This tunnel appears to be partially sealed off by large bricks, yet they don't entirely close off the entrance, leaving a gap at the top. As the camera gets closer, something unexpected comes into view atop the bricks. Initially, it's unclear what's resting there, but as the filmer moves nearer, the outline becomes unmistakably that of a man's back. It appears as though a man is just sitting there, casually perched on the bricks that block the tunnel entrance. The location is unusual and somewhat unsettling for someone to choose as a chilling spot, and makes me raise questions about what this guy might be doing there. Filmed from a runner's view, with a camera probably attached to him as he jogs on a forest trail in the mountains. This video will give you an intense experience. As he's passing by many hikers, enjoying his run, something unexpected happens. A grizzly bear suddenly rushes out from the right side of the forest and starts chasing him. Right then, the whole mood of the video changes. What was a peaceful run turns into a scary situation.
Holy shit!
The runner realizes he's in big trouble and begins to sprint as fast as he can to get away from the bear. You can feel the tension as he pushes himself to the limit, trying to escape from this dangerous animal. It's a gripping moment, showing a peaceful nature run turning into a frantic escape for safety. As amazing as a running session in a mountain forest sounds, this video is one of the reasons I could never do that. These encounters terrify me, and I don't know if I would have been able to escape the attack.
Well, I
This
definitely
video
would not have with my leg situation. So that's why Maddie always goes to places like that armed.
Captured from the viewpoint of a doorbell camera during a quiet night. Initially, everything is calm, and the street is empty, creating a peaceful, undisturbed setting. Suddenly, the tranquility is broken when skinny, long spider legs creep into the camera's frame, startlingly close to the lens. Moments later, the entire body of the spider comes into view. The spider has positioned itself directly in front of the camera, transforming the serene night into a startling scene, especially given the previous calmness. Although I'm not scared of spiders, this video scared the crap out of me. I did not see that coming. This video is recorded by a man on the street, capturing the sky at dusk, a time when the fading light creates a perfect backdrop for observing unusual phenomena. The focal point of this intriguing footage is an object that appears to be an oval-shaped ship, suspended in the sky, distinguished by two prominent lights. Its appearance and behavior strongly suggest that it could be an unknown flying object, especially given its unconventional shape and the way it merely floats, motionless, against the evening sky. The object's stillness in the air, combined with the dimming light of dusk, lends a mysterious and almost otherworldly quality to the scene. It doesn't exhibit any sudden movements or flashy displays. It's just eerily present, hovering silently. I think that this calm yet conspicuous presence in the sky naturally draws everyone's mind to the possibility of it being an alien ship, although I also consider the possibility that this video could be fake. If you got so far in the video, it means you're a dedicated viewer. Thank you. And if you subscribe and hit the bell button, I promise to keep posting these for you to enjoy. From the unique perspective, this video shows the strength that nature has. The scene unfolds with the tornado's fierce winds, forcefully moving a football goalpost, spinning it in circles. The sheer strength of the tornado is evident in its ability to effortlessly manipulate such a large and sturdy object. Showcasing the natural phenomenon's might and the mesmerizing yet destructive dance it performs with the objects in its path. These natural phenomena are amazing, and the proximity of the filmer to the tornado adds a palpable sense of danger. The video, possibly captured by a surveillance camera or a bystander from the side of the road, showcases a heart-stopping moment that unfolds like a miracle. It features a man who is seated beside his motorbike on the roadside, seemingly taking a break. Out of nowhere, a dramatic turn of events occurs. A bulldozer, which is moving along the road, unexpectedly veers to the left, heading directly towards the man and his motorbike. In a twist of fate, another vehicle coming from the opposite direction intervenes at the crucial moment. This car collides with the bulldozer, effectively altering its path and preventing it from hitting the biker. The impact between the car and the bulldozer creates a narrow escape for the biker, who is miraculously spared from what could have been a catastrophic incident. Although this could have ended up in a better way if the bulldozer driver was paying more attention, I think this was pure luck. This intriguing video comes from a trail camera positioned in a snowy winter woodland. All seems quiet and calm for a while. Suddenly, the tranquility is broken by the appearance of a large creature with wild brown hair, walking on 2 feet. It moves with a deliberate humanoid gait, passing right in front of the camera. The creature closely resembles the legendary Bigfoot. The sight of such a creature in this wintry forest landscape is both captivating and bewildering. It raises the question, could this actually be the elusive Bigfoot often spoken of, but rarely seen? I have to say that the quality of the video is very poor, so I can't make out any features or details. The only thing I can see clearly is its walking, which looks very human. This terrifying video from Sweden shows a family caught in a brutal hailstorm inside their property. Seeking shelter under a shed, they huddle together as massive hailstones, the size of tennis balls, pound relentlessly on the roof. The loud thumps and crashes create a scene of pure terror. The family, understandably scared, stays huddled together, unable.
I'll tell you guys what, I don't know if you've ever been in a bad storm like that with the hail. Man, I've seen hail the size of softballs. That'll kill you, man. It kills poor animals like horses and cows if they can't find, something to be under.
To even consider running to safety because of the hailstone's size and potential danger. The video captures the raw fear and helplessness of the family as the hailstorm rages on. To emphasize their point, They even share a photo comparing the hailstones to a golf ball, showcasing the enormous size of the ice chunks. Thankfully,
real quick, by the way, I think, was it NBD that you had said that? Have I ever tried poutine or how do you say it? Poutine or poutine? I think I'm saying it poutine. Putin. I'm not Putin. Poutine, that's where
the
you have
family
fries.
emerges unharmed.
You have fries that are like, isn't it like cheese curds and gravy? I'm down. Not all the time, but I'm down.
However, the hailstorm undoubtedly caused significant damage, likely destroying cars and causing property damage in the area. This video from a wildlife photographer captures a scene of ultimate relaxation. An owl perched on a tree, seemingly unfazed by the world around it. The owl exudes an air of tranquility, as if it has transcended all life's worries and stresses. While the owl appears completely at peace, a few curious hummingbirds decide to liven things up by poking its head. But even these playful jabs fail to ruffle the owl's feathers. It remains calm and composed, simply observing its surroundings with an unbothered gaze. Some viewers believe the owl's calmness stems from its limited daytime vision. However, this isn't entirely true. While owl vision is indeed weaker during the day, they can still clearly see objects close to them. Therefore, it's more likely that the owl simply chose to remain unfazed by the hummingbird's antics. Perhaps it was enjoying the peace and quiet of the moment and didn't want to waste energy on getting annoyed. I have a strong dislike for dolls, especially the old ones, and this video perfectly illustrates why. The footage is from an unknown person who seems to be inside a dimly lit house. There is also an eerie laughter echoing in the background. And there is a mysterious figure standing in the distance. The cameraman, feeling a bit uneasy, bravely decides to investigate the source of the laughter and cautiously approaches the figure. As he gets closer, it turns out that the mysterious figure was just a doll. However, the laughter persists, and upon closer inspection, two hands become visible behind the doll. Startled, the cameraman quickly checks behind the doll, only to find no one there. Ready to leave, he notices something even more chilling. The doll's pupils move on their own. Frightened, the cameraman makes a swift escape. This video is pretty chilling, and it is reinforcing my fear of dolls being potential hosts for spirits and ghosts. This video has some viewers on edge. It features two friends who were home alone when they heard an unsettling hissing sound coming from their kitchen window. Curious and a little spooked, they peeked through the window and got a real shock.
Your window. He's coming in the house.
What the?
They saw a strange creature, seemingly a mix of dog and human features, peering back at them. One of the friends, understandably terrified, screamed and ran. The video ends abruptly after that. Upon slowing down and pausing the footage, some viewers claim the creature resembles the legendary Michigan Dogman. This creature is said to be a tall, bipedal creature with dog-like features and glowing eyes. Whether it was the Michigan Dogman,
not a very good view. I can't really tell what it is,
or something else entirely, the video certainly captures a scary and bizarre encounter. It's important to remember that such encounters are extremely rare and often lack concrete evidence. It's also important to be cautious when encountering unfamiliar situations. If you ever find yourself in
I'm gonna back it up just a second here. It looks like a stuffed animal, guys. His reaction is hilarious, by the way. Hold on. Let's let this play again.
This video has some viewers on edge. It features two friends who were home alone when they heard an unsettling hissing sound coming from their kitchen window. Curious and a little spooked, they peeked through the window and got a real shock.
Your window. He's coming in the house.
I mean, guys, come on. It looks like a stuffed animal. It really does. Thank you, Tony, for saying that. Darn it. I want to get it right there. They do that on purpose, by the way, so that you can't quite catch it. Oh, come on. Let me try and catch this. Yeah, I mean, it just looks like a stuffed animal. Kel, I agree. Hilarious. It's for sure a stuffed toy.
Slowing down and pausing the footage,
Yep,
some
like a
viewers
bear,
claim the
actually.
creature resembles the legendary Michigan dogman. This creature is said to be a tall, bipedal creature with dog-like features and glowing eyes. Whether it was the Michigan dogman or something else entirely.
Agreed, BJ. They did it on purpose.
The video certainly captures a scary and bizarre.
Yeah, I will agree right there, Das German. He does go off better acting than most.
Encounter. It's important to remember that such encounters are extremely rare and often lack concrete evidence. It's also important to be cautious when encountering unfamiliar situations.
We'll have to find that, Jack. If you could find the link for that and put it in the chat, I'll put it on.
If you ever find yourself in a similar situation, the safest course of action is to leave the area immediately.
I mean, it looks like a stuffed animal, though. Not to doubt you, Jack.
And seek help from the authorities. This underwater video reveals a fascinating deep-sea creature that looks like something out of an alien movie. The animal has a unique round body from which multiple extremely long and slender appendages extend. As the video continues, there's a captivating moment where the creature's long appendages fold in a manner.
Sorry, I'm stopping it again. Amy, I 100% agree with you.
That suggests flexibility and coordination. Following this, the creature makes contact with the sea floor and begins to crawl, utilizing its tentacle-like feet in a manner that's both intriguing and eerie. The way it moves is mesmerizing, showcasing the adaptability and peculiar locomotion of deep-sea life forms. These deep-sea life creatures are terrifying. They feed the thalassophobia of many people.
Huh? Well, I guess that's it. It just cuts off. That's weird. I've never had a video do that before. So, Jack, if you can find it, Jacklington, I hope you can. We'll look at that original video. I am going to put on one video for you guys before we go bye-bye. It is that video I told you I found with some raptors and stuff on it. So let me put this up.
Top 5 black-eyed children caught on camera. Out of all the creepy urban legends and supernatural tales from the internet, some of the most frightening and bizarre may be the stories of the so-called black-eyed children or black-eyed kids.
Hold on a second. Why did it switch to this? That's weird. Very strange. Hold on, I mean, that's what I clicked before. Oh, there you go. Let me run that one back. Whoa, that was over very fast. Holy shoot. That was weird. That's a super fast clip. Okay, you got to watch this real quick, guys, but I think it looks really good. Almost for a second, it had a dog look to it, but when it straightened out, definitely, like, no, see right there, for a split second, I thought it was like a dog, but that's definitely not a dog. Wow. What do you guys think of this one? Not buying it, Kel. Okay. It's fair. There are other ones out there that I've seen. There was like the one in the car. Here's that one right there.
Ring cameras have captured all sorts of things, but what is this? The Florida homeowner thinks it looks like a baby dinosaur, just like something out of Jurassic Park.
It's the creature caught on surveillance video that has everyone
looks
asking,
like a
what the
raptor.
heck is that thing? The Florida homeowner is convinced it's a baby dinosaur. Dinosaur on the loose, agreed someone on Facebook. Lots of folks think it looks like Blue, the baby raptor from Jurassic World. Maybe Blue had babies and they are now in Florida. The sighting reminds many of that creepy video captured at a home in Colorado.
You know what? I cannot believe anybody. Hold on. We've talked about this one before. I cannot believe that anybody, even like Inside Edition, who puts some weird stuff on there that you question, would put this one. I can't stand when I see people put this video up of this right here, because it's a little kid in a spandex with an alien head on, and he does the chicken. He goes, you know, puts this on. It's ridiculous that people say that this is real. It's so stupid. It's embarrassing. Like, I feel embarrassed for people that are like, oh my God, that's an alien.
Colorado in 2019. The one that looked like Dobby, the elf from the Harry Potter movies. That mystery was never solved. Now theories are flying about this new spooky video. It looks like a sandhill crane. We get them in our yards all the time. And this looks like a dog with a leash dragging behind and cone on head. Sounds a lot more likely than a baby dinosaur.
The mystery continues.
They had that one they cut it. It goes by cars and runs across the street. If that's the same video. I saw the one that runs by the car, guys, actually looks pretty decent. Oh, no. I don't want this to play. I don't need another copyright thing. Jeez. Here's one that I've seen too. I've watched this before. What's MoMA? Yeah. That was interesting, guys. Tell me that wasn't interesting. Tell me that wasn't interesting right there. Oh, I thought he was going to go back. Sorry. I mean, Oh, mama. Okay. I honestly didn't know what you meant, Jack. I mean, this looks like a real video. I mean, there's the head, body, tail, running. I don't know. German, you said, why do you think that Dogman is more widespread than Bigfoot? Not many Bigfoot sightings in Europe, however, loads of Dogman. They're known to be originally in that part of the world first when they were first seen, supposedly. Now, Indians and such, Das German have also, spoke of dogmen for a long time, going way back, when it was just them in the Americas. They talked of areas, burial mounds and such that they would see dogmen and things like that. But again, going way back into France, when werewolves were talked about and things like that, that area of the world first started talking about them, en masse first. I don't know why Bigfoot are not found to be in that area other than, very heavily forested areas in that part of the world. When you have something like that, number one, they got to be able to feed themselves. If there's sparse animals and sparse, places to hide or sleep and do the things that they do, they tend to stay away from those areas like, Kansas and parts of the states that are just, flat, just go for miles and miles. They don't have a lot of woods around. They don't like those areas. I would say that's about it. Probably the easiest thing to take right off of bat. But, dogmen, I mean, there's always going to be a huge discussion about, the supernatural side of things when it comes to Bigfoot and dogman and things like that. I've seen myself, supernatural things occur. These things seem to be able to, go through portals and cloak and things like that. So, people need to take those into consideration as well. Bigfoot do that too. Could be one of the reasons that you don't see them a lot. When you have, again, flat areas with not a lot of woods, they don't show themselves. This one's over. Let me move back and see if there's one more here. I wanted to find the one next to the car. Yeah, no, that looks like AI 100%. Let's just watch it just to watch it. This is completely fake. So here, let me come back here, guys. So I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. We're going to cut it there. Let me remove this. For coming, I want to thank everybody that donated, and just for coming, guys. If you haven't hit that like on your way out, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, I would greatly appreciate you becoming a part of the subscribing force here at the 412 and the family. Like I said before, I am extremely close to finally getting that computer. Again, one of the things that, people have been upset I haven't been doing the storytelling and this and that. I've been working on a lot of different things to start putting stuff out weekly, right on time. But one of the reasons why it's going so slow right now, when I think I'm about to put something out, the computer does something. It's inundated with a lot of things. It's doing a lot more than I'm used to, or it's used to doing. It's doing more than it probably was made for, and it's causing me issues. So, guys, I'm so grateful to all of you for coming and for being here and for being a part of this family. I love you all. I will absolutely see you guys on Tuesday. So just, not far from here. And we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for coming, guys. Much, much appreciated. Have a great night, everybody. Oh, wait. I wanted to say something. In the description, I found a link for San Pellegrino. Hi, guys. Just putting this on the screen again just to show you why you need to put it up. So there's a link. You guys can click it. Go there, and there's different choices. There's stuff for sponsors and all that, but just comment to them. Don't do the sponsorship part. Comment to them that, hey, you know what, blah, blah, blah. We go here. Matt does this on Planet 412. If we could all do that just once and send that to them, it'll help big time. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. And there's another link for another one that I'd like to get them as a sponsor. Thanks, guys. Love you all.
There are things in this world that we cannot understand, things we thought were myth, mysteries that defy reality, and even darker conspiracies. What Lurks Beneath will take you deep into real cases and accounts of the strange and supernatural that will leave you wondering the truth about what's truly around us. You won't want to miss this one.
We just heard a rock clack right over here.
In today's world, video isn't optional, it's essential. At Full Res Films, we bring your story to life with cinematic quality and creative vision. From corporate videos that inspire, to powerful testimonials that build trust, to breathtaking drone footage that elevates your brand. Whether it's live events, training videos, music videos, or documentaries, our team captures every moment. Don't settle for ordinary, choose Full Res Films, and let's create something amazing together. FullResFilms.com, 216-201-9649.
Planet 412 is your channel through the veil, where cryptids walk, UFOs soar, and the paranormal whispers in the dark. From chilling storytelling, eerie narrations, and on-location investigations, to live streams, exclusive interviews, and shocking reviews of the bizarre, Planet 412 is your front row seat to the supernatural. Subscribe now, Planet 412 on YouTube. Do you believe?